to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just...
Hello, hi. Whew, welcome to September, Monday, the first week in September, the first beginnings of fall, my favorite season. I know technically, according to the calendar, it's still summer. However, you know fall season is upon you when September hits. So welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. I don't know what we're going to get into this week, so let's just say I still feel overwhelmed from last week. So there's that. I did not get everything I needed to get done over the weekend. Especially, I was supposed to finish beta reading Tiff's book so that I can slowly focus on beta reading the rest of the first half of Esther's book this week. But I'm still beta reading Tiff's book because I didn't actually start it on Saturday like I was supposed to. Didn't start it until yesterday. And I didn't finish, and then I got so swamped with social media prep that I'm only going to chapter 6 now on Tiff's book. And yeah, I hate social media. I hate scheduling social media, and just all that. Anyway, but it was a busy weekend because I was making new graphics. I don't know if they're any good, but one hopes. And social media scheduling and editing the video. And oddly enough, I didn't have that many clips in last week's editing. I mean, as far as editing the video goes, I didn't have that many clips. But apparently my chatty parts were still too chatty because I still had to finagle that video under an hour. I did it, but it took more work than I thought it was going to take because I didn't have that many clips. Anyway, I am in my orange, not really celebrating Halloween or anything, just because it's one of the last shirts I have left until I do laundry tomorrow. But yeah, welcome to the week. I still have to read When Love Calls too. There's that, which initially last week I said at worst that I can finish it up by Tuesday because I didn't get everything done over the weekend that I needed to get done. That's looking not likely because I didn't do my newsletter. I didn't film my goals video for September. I had so much that I didn't get done. Whew. Anyway, I'm gonna go finish my food. I started eating, but I haven't finished. And I will check back in later. Just wanted to pop in and say hello to start the week. I am currently watching Esther's Twitch stream and beta reading / working on a Patreon post. But I'll be back later to check it. Bye.
To a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world...
Whoa. Okay. Hi. Oh, that's a little too close. Anyway, hello. So I think I might have figured some things out. Okay. How well this is gonna go, I don't really know. But Yeah, no, I'm always trying to find ways to be more productive. So I brought my computer over here as I continue beta reading Tips book. So, trying to strategize a way that I can get all of what I need to get done this week. Done. Or at least to the best of my ability, mostly. So, I thought maybe if I split it in parts, right? Maybe trying to do every single thing in a day is not the way to go. You know, I was doing, like last week, I was doing like maybe 2 sprints of beta reading and 2 sprints of read through and 2 sprints of writing a little short, you know, something else. So here, there, whatever. Here, there, everywhere. So I'm like, well, maybe let's try a little something different this week. I know I need to finish beta reading Tips book. I'm pretty sure I'm on chapter 6 already, and there's like 11 chapters. I'm pretty sure I can get through the rest by today. Maybe even with enough time to read a couple of chapters of When Love Calls as per my read through that I really needed to have done last week, but was trying to get done by at least tomorrow, which probably won't happen, but wait. So I'm gonna finish beta reading Tips book. Then hopefully I can squeeze in a couple of chapters of When Love Calls, but if not, that's fine. I'm going to take tomorrow and Wednesday to heavily focus on finishing When Love Calls. And by heavily, I mean like that's probably the only thing that I'm going to do. And hopefully, maybe I can get it all done tomorrow. Probably not, but by Wednesday, hopefully. Then the rest of the week, and I realize the flaw in this thinking because my short was not in my list when I mentally planned this out. It's just like a week of reading that I didn't really plan for it to be a week of reading. But, well, maybe I can squeeze in my short in the evenings if I do enough of the other thing. There I go again, trying to squeeze everything in one day. Anyway, so I need to finish beta reading the first half of Esther's holiday romance book by the 8th, which is Sunday. So that does at least get me into the weekend, which is good. Theoretically, I could possibly take Thursday and work on the short Thursday and then spend Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But I don't want to do that. So I'm going to do When Love Calls tomorrow and Wednesday and heavily focus on that. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday heavily focus on finishing the first half of beta reading Esther's holiday romance. So these are my priorities for the week, and I think I will be a little less overwhelmed if I focus and stick to those priorities for the week. Yes, in the evening, if I'm finished the beta reading, like today, if I get finished beta reading Tips book in a good enough time, I'll probably start earlier on going through When Love Calls. Or even if not, if I decide to leave When Love Calls till tomorrow and Wednesday like I planned, then maybe I can squeeze in a little work on the short. But the priority is to finish beta reading Tips book. Tomorrow and Wednesday, the priority will be to finish reading through When Love Calls so that I can start revising it next week. Because, again, the priority shifts on Thursday through Sunday in beta reading Esther's book. So these are my things. These are the revelations I've just had. And now let me go enjoy the few minutes I have left while she's out there eating on the bed. I'll be back later. That's my update. Bye.
Ain't immersed, just find whatever you got and try to be thankful first. I wanna feel again, I need a couple friends. I never really
thought I'd come update again real quick. I am still beta reading Tips book. And she's just on chapter 8. Well, I say just, but I think there's only like 4 or 5 more chapters left. But that means I'm probably not going to get too much of anything else tonight. I guess I could like limit my wind down time and maybe read a chapter or two when Love Calls. We'll see. But just wanted to update on that front that I should be finishing this book tonight, even if I have to stay up to do it. Maybe. But I will see. I should be back to say goodnight, but you'll still see clips after this, even if I don't come back. But I should be back. I'm gonna go now. I'll be back, maybe. Bye. Well, I did say that I would be back. Well, I said I'd hoped I'd be back. Anyway, I'm going to finish playing a couple of games. But I did finish beta reading Tiffany's book. It is now 3:33 a.m., so I'm not entirely sure if I can manage to squeeze in reading at least one chapter of mine, because I do want to play my games. I know. Technically, this is like grind. No, that's not right. This is crunch time, and I need to like be moving on several different fronts at the same time. But I also need... I don't have a consistent enough morning routine, but my nighttime routine, that's not always the same either. But the process of winding down and starting to shut my brain down from the work stuff to the relaxing stuff, relaxing for me, that has become a routine, and it's kind of become something I look forward to, and something that really does truly calm me down and wind me down, and like it's supposed to. I'm trying to get more consistent at waking up at a certain time. Today was not, I was not great at that. Mostly because, not because it was a holiday either, mostly because I went to bed at, don't judge me, I went to bed at a little after 7 a.m. Look, it's hard to get in bed before 5 a.m. on a Sunday. Sundays are hard to actually get into bed before that 5 a.m. time. But I am getting ready to finish up a couple of games, and then hopefully get into bed before 5 a.m. Preferably by 4:30, but that's about an hour away from now. It could happen. And tomorrow, it's focusing on When Love Calls. And who knows, maybe I can get all the chapters I need done in the next 2 days. Well, no, I'm going to have to, because, again, the next 2 days I have parceled out to focus just on When Love Calls and finishing the read-through. Anything else I get done is bonus. Well, there are some other things I have to do, obviously, throughout the day. Like, I have to make some lists and stuff and work out some plans for Patreon or whatever. But, and tomorrow's laundry day, so y'all know how that goes. And I have to go to the store before I go to the lunch. Anyway, it's just, days where I have to go out are not fun for me. They are, but they aren't. Physically, they are not fun for me. Mentally, I love the drive. I love getting out there and driving and singing my songs in my car. And that's very therapeutic for me. And then I have to actually walk and leave the car and move and do things. And then that's not so therapeutic. But anyway, this was supposed to be a good night clip. It's been 4 minutes now. For almost 5. But, okay, I'm going to go. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to try to get some things done before I go to the laundromat. So that's, at least I can get some chapters read, hopefully. Anyway, good night. Bye.
Baby, whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry.
Hello, hi. It is, what day is this again? Tuesday, the 3rd. It's the 3rd of September. And as you can see, I am out adulting. Yay. Sarcasm intended. I'm at the laundromat waiting for my clothes. Hopefully they're being washed. And I don't get back in there to find that they haven't been. I got about 18-ish more minutes before I need to go switch it to the dryer. And, oh, lovely cough. Used over there. Okay. And, okay, as you see, I had a couple places to go first before I went to the laundromat because I don't plan on leaving the house tomorrow. So I needed to go to the store to get some more coffee and coffee creamer because I'm out. And I don't get my food stamps until, really I get them Saturday, but I'm not going anywhere on Saturday and Sunday. Not if I can help it anyway. So, to go to the store, but first I went to the post office, and as you saw, I got some lovely mail, and I'll show the address. So, but this is a giveaway I won from Margaret. Lovely, wonderful Margaret. She's really kind of awesome. She's one of my favorite people in the world. But Laura also sent me this lovely postcard that she had postmarked from when she went to Disneyland. Because my favorite is Ariel. It is so beautiful. She drew it herself, y'all. She drew this herself. And she has the most beautiful handwriting. And I'm not going to read the message because, but it's so cute. And it's so Laura, and I love her. And she's just such a blessing on this community, on my life, on the world. So, yay. I like getting mail. I love things like this. Little postcards, such a simple thing. And what's funny is I always stress about wanting to send stuff, snail mail to people, but always struggling to know what to send because I want it to be special and I want it to be thoughtful and from the heart and kind of show how much I care. And I'm like, and I've thought about postcards and I'm like, oh, but that's not enough. But yes, it is, because this postcard made my day. And I've gotten a postcard from Margaret before that's made my day. And I guess I usually think it's not enough because it's coming from me, little old me, and I'm just little old me. And I'm not saying that to say that I'm not special in any way, but I'll say on those days where I didn't think a postcard was enough, I probably wasn't feeling very special on those days. So maybe that's why. But this is special, especially because it's hand drawn, y'all. It's hand drawn. Anyway, I'm gonna stop raving about the postcard that Laura sent me and the package that Margaret sent me, which I would open up now, but I want to open it up when I get back in the house so that I don't misplace anything or lose anything or put something somewhere and then forget it in the car. So I want to keep the package intact until I get back in the house. But I know whatever it is, it's lovely because it's from Margaret and she's just a lovely human being. Do I have any messages of importance today in today's card chat? Well, I don't think I do actually. I'm supposed to do heavily focused on reading through the rest of When Love Calls today and tomorrow. So I was supposed to read a chapter or two before I left. That did not happen. I woke up a smidge later than I had expected. The alarm went off. I turned it off. What I should have done, because I was trying not to hit the snooze button, because the first 2 weeks it worked great without, the first 2 weeks it worked great without me having to hit the snooze button at all. And I should have just hit the snooze button when my instinct told me to hit the snooze button, because then the next thing I know, it was half hour later and I was getting anyway, it was later than I wanted it to be, and then I had to get things together before coming out of the house. So, and then I gotta put laundry up when I go back in. So there's that. Anyway, I will read some tonight. It's gonna be a really heavily read through tomorrow. I don't know what else to touch on. I was watching Sarah Cannon's video last night when she talked about 5 tips to oh gosh, I can't remember the exact title, to plan your day kind of effectively and with follow through. And she was talking about planning according to the energy level of your day. And I know that it's kind of something similar to something Esther has said to me before. She didn't use those terms about planning it by your energy, but she basically was like, if it's a day where you have to go outside and adult, you know how that leaves you physically. So, you know, just don't plan to do so much on those days. And not that it didn't click when Esther said it, but, you know, something about when Sarah Cannon said it, it was just like, when she used the phrase of matching my energy. And I'm just like, okay, so if it's a low energy day, which, let's be honest, I have a lot of those these days, especially if I have to go out, because it maxes out my energy. So I just have to plan better and according to the level of what I can get done on that particular day. But I think the reason why that's so hard for me, and not that I was resistant to it when Esther said it, but I think the reason it's so hard for me is because I'm a planner. I like to plan out things a week ahead, at the very least, a day ahead. And but preferably, like, I have my list for the week I make it on Sunday, and then I have what I need to do actually is start making my list daily, which would actually really help. And then if I put, like, per Sarah Cannon's tips, I put like 3 things that I can want to make sure I check off, not like the grand massive list that I put together, but like 3 things. I just have 3 things that I want to be able to check off at the end of the day. You know, the top priority thing, the middle, and then the low priority thing. You know, and then I can feel accomplished, because I always feel so unaccomplished a lot of the times at the end of the day, because I have this massive list that I am looking at, and I'm just like, how am I supposed to get this done by the end of this week? And I usually don't get everything done by the end of the week, and my list for the weekend somehow seems to be longer, and I definitely don't get everything done on that list by the end of the week. And it's just, it makes me feel like I am failing. And it takes someone like Esther, or, you know, one of my friends pointing out, like, do you watch your videos when you edit them? Like, you have to watch them when you edit them. You do know you get things done, right? And I'm like, instinctively, logically, I know that. I see the video, I'm editing, and I'm like, oh, I did do. But then I look at my list of all the, and what I see on my list is not the things that I got done. I see the things I didn't get done. Those are the things that jump out at me, is what did not get finished that day or that week. And I'm just like, And I know I need to think differently. I know it's about the way you think and the thoughts you allow yourself to have. But telling yourself that and knowing that, no, I didn't say that right. Knowing that and actually taking that in and hearing that and comprehending that, yes, you didn't get this done, but look at what you got done. Like, it's not something I've done a lot. It's hard to retrain your brain when you're used to thinking about yourself in a certain way. Primarily the way people have taught you to think about yourself from an early age. So it's hard to unlearn those thoughts or unlearn those things. And I'm a work in progress. I am always a work in progress. I know I need to talk better to myself. Some days I do better at it, but a lot more days than I'd care to admit. I'm not great at how I talk to myself. I know this. It's just that I have so much that I want to accomplish in this life before I leave this earth. And I already feel like, God, this is going to be a really long clip. Hold on. I feel like, I don't want to say wasted time because it's not something that I could really help. But there were so many years where I had such long bouts of depression. And when I am in a deep depression, which I have not been in quite some time, I've been depressed, especially since my life became in shambles. But the deep depression, like the I can't get out of bed type of depression, I can't do anything kind of depression, that I haven't been in a very long time, probably since right before I was coming out of a deep bout of depression when I came into the AuthorTubes space as a lurker and discovered Sarah Cannon's videos, which I always credit to Sarah Cannon and Kate Kavanaugh's videos are kind of what pulled me out of a very long, deep bout of depression that I was in. And both for different, vastly different reasons. But when I'm in that state, I don't do any, like, I'm just literally a shell of myself, pretty much. And I had my daughter, so it wasn't like I didn't do anything, but I did the bare minimum during that bout of things that I needed to take care of her, never really things that I needed to take care of me. And where am I going with this? I feel like I wasted so much time, and I hate to use the word waste, but looking back, it's like all of that time, I mean, and I've had several long bouts of depression over the course of my life, probably since I was younger, but definitely since I had ran away at 16 or whatever to get out of my mother's house, which ironically I am back there and want to run away again. Anyway, but I've had various bouts, and I like think about the time that added up with all of those bouts of depression and what I could have been doing in those bouts of depression. And I know logically, I know it's not something that I told myself, hey, sink into this depression and don't do anything. Clearly, that's not what I did. Clearly, it wasn't something that I could help. And I know that logically. But then I think about all the things that could have gotten done and time wasted, basically. And it's so much I want to do in this world, and such an impact I want to leave behind, not just for my daughter, but for the world. And, I don't want to be like some kind of person that's going to like massively, I don't think, oh gosh, how am I'm trying to say, I don't think I'm like this big grand world changer or anything like that. Like, I'm not some celebrity starting up charities that's going to change the world in different countries or anything like that. I don't think I'm that person, but I do want to leave my mark on the world in a way that does inspire change and does motivate people to be themselves and be authentic to who they are, because I spent so long trying to be what other people wanted me to be instead of being who I was and being authentic to who I was. And that also, that too, wasted time trying to fit in, trying to be a people pleaser and please everyone around me to the point of not pleasing myself at all. and not doing anything I wanted to do because I'm so focused on trying to do whatever people wanted me to do and having no one accept me for who I was, just who they wanted me to be or who they thought I was because I was pretending to be some, all that through high school and early college years maybe. And just, yeah. So, I think that's why I make massively long lists. I think that's what I was trying to get around to saying all of that was to say the reason I make these super huge long lists is because there's just so much I didn't do when I should have been doing all of these things. And I just want to do so much. And I know I'm only one person. There's only 24 hours in a day, only 365 days a year. I can only do so much. But that doesn't stop me from trying. It doesn't stop me from wanting to do more, to always do more. Now, granted, if I was a celebrity of some sort, or if I had the money of a celebrity, I would probably be the person starting charities and things like that. I have ideas for charities written down in a book that I have charities that I want to do for single moms who, need help and just can't get from under. I have charities I want to do for the arts programs and kids who are young and can't afford to be in particular arts programs because, arts programs cost money. I have charities for that. I have charities for people who want to go to school and just can't afford it. The ideas of charities in my head to start. And, so it's not like I don't have charities I would start if I had the money. I don't foresee myself ever being a celebrity or having that kind of money. I'm not saying that it's not possible. I'm just saying I don't foresee it at this moment. But for someone who did not have a lot to say when I came on to start this car chat, I sure ended up having a lot to say. 2 full clips worth. Anyway, I hope I said something inspiring and motivating. This car chat has been brought to you by me. But no, I'm gonna go. My clothes should be ready to change over now. And this has been a really long talk. With some revelations I've had for myself. These talks are always interesting for me. Anyway, I will check in later. Bye.
Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh.
I'm gonna say goodnight here. I have read 1, 2, 3. I've only read 3 chapters, but it's fine. It's not, but it's fine. I can't read another thing. My eyes are starting to glass over, and I'm reading paragraphs multiple times because I'm tired. So I'm gonna go to bed. I might play one more game or 2, but I'm gonna go to bed. Mostly. Okay. Good night. Bye. It is Wednesday. I cannot believe it is already Wednesday. How is it Wednesday already? It was just Monday. Anyway, welcome. Hi. Today, I got 2 chapters read through already today. So, it was slow moving. But I got 2 choppers right now. But now I'm getting ready to go eat something because I'm feeling really lightheaded and dizzy, so I need to eat. But I realized I forgot to show you yesterday what I got from Margaret at my P.O. Box that I won in her giveaway celebrating her 4 years on YouTube, BookTube, on YouTube in general. And so I wanted to share what I got. First, we start with the card, which is a lovely card that she sent me. And I'm not going to read the message because, personal. But, she has nice handwriting too. Anyway, but love this card. Margaret, thank you. She also sent me a really lovely decorative mask. It's so cute, so pretty. Also, stickers. I love stickers. Say yay to do. Don't forget. Ooh, I need these two. Goals. What are those? And also, she wrapped it up so lovely. And also she sent me these, some Post-its, some really decorative Post-it tabs, which come in real handy when you're reading a book that you want to have passages that you want to remember. And also this beautiful, beautiful journal that has a lovely strap to it, which I love those. I think it's of constellations, I believe. But it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love new journals. Thank you, Margaret. And last but certainly not least, the cutest pen ever. With a little cat on the top. And I got to read what it says. Oh, it's a gel pen. Ooh, those write so lovely and smooth. Anyway, but yes, I have forgotten to show you. So I just wanted to show you that. But now I'm going to go eat before bad things happen. I'm a little dizzy. But I'll be back and check in later. Bye. Okay, status update. I finished the When Love Calls read through. I'm going to wind down now. I may roll some clips of me winding down, but tomorrow I start back with Esther's beta read for the next 4 days. But I did have success. I finished my read through. Good night. Hello, I'm not sure what kind of lighting this is giving me because I'm not entirely sure what it looks like on y'all end. It looks really bright and glaring over here. Anyway, hello, it's Thursday. Whew, welcome. I'm tired. I didn't actually get to bed until after 6 in the morning. I had said goodnight to you guys at 2 something, I believe, or maybe 3 something. But getting into bed was a little different story because I had to wait for my clips to sync onto my computer, and that took long. So I'm tired. And then I woke up and hurting. I'll just say hurting. My neck, for some reason, is really hurting today, and I don't know what's going on with my hair right now. But my neck is. I woke up with my neck sore, and my ankle hurts a little, but that only hurts a little. And then the walk to the car was a little torturous. I forgot my knee brace. I almost forgot to take my arthritis medicine. I did a little bit on the beta read earlier, not as much as I wanted to do. I was watching rewatching Kate's stream from yesterday. What is it? That's why, because my phone. Anyway, I was rewatching Kate's stream from yesterday. I hope that was not glaring that whole time. But hold on, let me check. Okay, it was fine. I'm getting ready to go to Walmart to get a couple of personal items that are just cheaper at Walmart. So gotta go where it's cheaper at sometimes. And something else I wanted to look for at Walmart. I did want to look at their stationery section to see what their prices on their planners look like. Maybe to fold into my budget, maybe for next month or whatever, to get me a planner. Although whatever price they are now wouldn't be set necessarily the same next month. Anyway, but I just wanted to look because I have to go to the stationery section every time I go to Walmart anyway. Even if I end up getting nothing, which usually I end up getting nothing because stationery is just not a priority right now of the things that I need. After Walmart, I'm gonna go get us some dinner. Because I still don't get my food stamps until the weekend, but I won't be going anywhere on the weekend. So I'm gonna get some dinner tonight. And I honestly, the way my legs are feeling this week, lately, God, that reminds me I need to reschedule my doctor's appointment. The way my legs are feeling, standing and cooking is not ideal, particularly on the day that I left the house. So, and I'm leaving the house tomorrow as well, so there's that. I don't know what else I wanted to update on. I finished my read through When Love Calls. Quite a bit of work that I need to do to spruce it up to publish for when I want to publish it, which y'all still don't know the date yet, but it's before the end of the year. So, but not as much, I don't think. Depends on what Laura has to say when she beta reads it, because Dee said she doesn't think, a few things here and there need to be touched up. A couple of chapters she suggested I cut entirely, just because but I wanted, the next 4 days are focused heavily on finishing Esther's beta read. So, which I'm enjoying. Her story is really cute. And I'm enjoying it. But I'll be back later. I'll check in later at some point. Pray for me.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great. I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall.
Okay, so I've been back for a while now, And I know I said I was going to go in the planner section in Walmart just to browse and look around. I probably wasn't going to get anything right. And I didn't get anything fancy. Let me preface this. Well, technically it's not fancy. But that's not supposed to be. Anyway. But it was clearance. And I saw the happy planners, which were nice. And I love the message on them. But actually, the happy planner, even on clearance, costs more than this on clearance. But still. And technically, it's not dated the way I want it to be dated. It's dated from April 2024 to June 2025, which, okay, so after 6 months in next year, I'm going to have to get a new one anyway. But I got this. I treated myself to this. It was way more than I would normally like to pay for a planner. I'm really cheap. I like to find the sales in anything that's really cheap, but looks expensive. This was $13. However, I've rationalized this purchase, even though I'm now starting to feel guilty about purchasing it. I always do. It happens all the time, but I'll get over it because this normal price, regular price is damn near $40. This was on clearance for $13. I didn't even care about the dated thing because I could literally buy any planner and put it inside. I wanted it for the book, the binder. I could literally put any planner for an infinite amount of years inside of this and use it every single year just with a different planner insert inside. But it still has a really nice covering and it's big the way I like it. That didn't sound right, but you know what I meant. I do. Never mind. Anyway, but it's big and it'll still, because I carry big purses, it'll fit down in my big purse if I need to carry it with me. But most of the time my planner stays here anyway, or stays wherever I'm at. I don't usually take my planner with me. Well, sometimes I do, but it can fit in my purse. And just, in case the date is a problem, this was also a clearance item for $2. And it's a planner that goes from July 2024 to June 2026. So not only will this get me through next year, it gets me 6 months into the year after. So I'm good. And it's not a fancy smancy planner. Like, I really would love to be able to get, like, I would love a passion planner. I got one time before. Sadly, they got tossed out in the eviction. So, yeah. But, it's fine. Anyway, but normally I would like a passion planner, happy planner, notebook therapy or whatever, but I couldn't afford those. So, but I really technically couldn't really afford this, but well, I could. It's $13 for a thing that's valued normal price, really. Normally priced at nearly $40, like 38 something is the normal price for this. $13. I'm very excited about this. I will get over my guilt for buying it later. I'm sure when it's in good use, I will definitely get over it. And I will be happy for years to come that I can just insert whatever planner for that year into this lovely book. It made me happy for the day. I thought I'd share. Okay, I'll be back later. Laura's going to stream in a few minutes and some more beta reading to do. So, bye. Okay, I'm going to say goodnight here. I have done some beta reading. My eyes hurt now. Well, they hurt from reading. I'm going to play a couple of games and I'm wind down a little and then I'm going to go to bed. And I'm leaving the house again tomorrow, so see how that goes. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hello, hi. Can you see me? I don't really know. It's Friday. God, the first week of September went by way too fast. Feel like it was just Monday, and now we're here on Friday already of the first week being over. Not ready. I'm stepping out for a moment to go pick up something for us to have for dinner tonight and tomorrow. I got Popeye's coupons pulled up on my phone. So, you know, I have a lot of things to do. And cooking really doesn't need to be one of them. Plus, my legs feel like crap. So, you know, any other day I'll tough it out. But I don't have the energy today. My legs hurt again. Which reminds me, I need to call my doctor to reschedule an appointment. I know I was supposed to do that the other day, and I forgot. So, yeah, beta reading Esther's book still, all through the weekend. But I also have other things to do, like edit this vlog, and I have a newsletter that really was supposed to be out by now, but such is life. I have a bit of it put together, and I just put the rest together and schedule it. Hopefully it'll be out on Monday. Not entirely sure. And I need to put together some things for revisions, which start Monday, and I really need to finish them by the end of September, so it's crunch time. Also, this is now, I guess, Prep-timber, because Kate is doing for those who don't know, Kate Kavanaugh is doing a 100K with Kate challenge, or 100 words in quarter 4 challenge. So 100,000 words, I'm sorry, not 100 words, 100,000 words. Kind of like an alternate to Nano, which, I've been really going back and forth with whether I want to discuss what is going on with Nano. I've been doing Nano since I found out about Nano probably towards the end of high school. So I did my first Nano at the end of high school. I didn't successfully finish the first time I tried it, but ever since then, with the exception of one other time after I had a child, when she was young, I did not. Ever since then I've completed Nano. And I've never had the opportunity to be able to buy myself a Nano winter shirt, which is really sad now, given that I don't necessarily know if I want one now. Nano. They had things going on at the end of last year with the whole forum and y'all know what was going on last year. I don't have to really say it until I thought they would get their shit together. And now this whole thing with the whole AI and them promoting, basically, they're not promoting AI technically, but they're sponsored by someone who promotes AI, so aren't they? And they're like, they're calling, I don't have the whole statement in front of me, so I can't even go into it with, maybe I should pull that up, but oh gosh, anyone who criticizes someone using AI for Nano is ableist and classist and racist, is what the gist of their statement, which I have so many thoughts. And so maybe I should do a video. I don't know. Do y'all want me to do a video about my thoughts on the whole Nano controversy? Because I have so many thoughts and I can't really put them all into this vlog. Oh gosh. Anyway, I don't think disgusted is a strong enough word. And y'all know how I feel about AI. If you've been to my streams or know anything about me, you know how I feel about AI. And the fact that Nano would be just out here saying what they're saying about AI when the whole entire point of Nano and the organization is to create, emphasis on create, something original. Anyway, I've already been here for 6 minutes and I could really go on, and I'm just I can't. I don't understand. But again, I have so many thoughts that I could do a video. I'm just not entirely sure I want to delve into that topic. But I will if you guys tell me you want me to do a video sharing my thoughts about the controversy around Nano and its organization. I totally would do it if it is asked of me. But as of right now, I don't plan on doing one, but I have thoughts. I have lots of thoughts. Oh, way too many thoughts. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Hopefully this will be quick and I can get back so I can get to this beta read and knock as much out of it. Knock as much out as I can. Yeah, I'll do that. Bye. Okay, so in the midst of trying to really crunch down on this beta read, which I do not feel like I'm making enough headway on, at least not at the pace I would like to, but I will get there. I forgot that I'm also supposed to be putting together my September goals video, which really should have been up on Thursday, at the very latest today. Well, that didn't happen. So I am sitting here editing my goals video. Yep, that's what I'm doing. So, because I forgot that I needed to go ahead and put it up. So, just a really quick video. Didn't take long. I'm just gonna put the music to it, export when I go eat. Fix me some coffee. Yes, it's late. It's 9:42. I have 2 days, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Or so I keep telling myself. But we'll eat eventually. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna need to eat, especially after having this coffee. But I just wanted to update with how I'm doing. I've made it through another chapter. I'm just not moving as quickly as I would like to. I've taken 2 small-ish naps during Esther's Freaky Friday stream. I laid down at the end of the first sprint, and then I laid down on the second sprint, and I was like, I need some type of sleep. I'm tired. So yeah, we're gonna get through this, but I will be back probably. It will be probably to close out the vlog. You see at 9 something, I'm still over here and not in the bed, but it's probably where I should be. I might actually be more productive if I was over there, but I usually don't go over there until after I eat, unless it's been a really painful day. But which it's been painful, but not as painful as it's been before. So, you know, I'm getting through. I'm going to go now because I need to pick up the pace. Bye. Oh, hello, hi. I'm going to go ahead and... Okay, that's maybe better. Anyway, I'm going to close the vlog out here. It was a fast week. Where did the first week of September go? Why did it go so fast? I'm watching Dolores play The Sims. I don't know why the week went so fast. I need September to slow down. I'm not quite ready for it to usher its way through so quickly because I have things to do. And I need them to be done by the end of September. I got a bit of a ways through the beta read tonight. Not as far as I would like to have gotten because I read slow. But we all know this about me. But I should finish it. I should finish it by Sunday, like I'm hoping, or at least this first half of the book. And I haven't even made my own. My list for this weekend. I haven't made it yet. I get overwhelmed at thinking of what I need to do for the weekend. Aside from the beta read, because I still have a video to put together, and I still have a newsletter to put together so that I can send it out. And I have Patreon stuff to plan out, and I'm only one person. But anyway, uneventful week. Nothing really major happened this week. The normal pains and things. Although, not quite as... there were some days that the pain was not great, but still not as bad as I've been in pain before. So I'll take it as a win. As a better pain week than the last one. So I'm happy about that. I have so much to do. And I need to start planning for the next year. I know we're not in the next year yet, but y'all know me. I need to plan far in advance, and it's hard to plan when things are up in the air about so much. But I start revisions next week officially. Now, granted, this book doesn't need I don't think it needs a ton of work, but it needs some work. There needs to be some things to change, chapters that need to be cut, some that might need to be split into 2 different chapters. And obviously, my major flaw in my writing of my first drafts is always description, and my white room syndrome. So I'll have fun trying to describe things. Hope you heard the sarcasm in that. But that said, all in all, not a bad week. I should have my hand gloves, for my compression gloves, hopefully at some point next week, so that'll help with my hand issues that have been getting worse. But yeah, that's kind of all I have to wrap up the week with. No big except for Are y'all gonna do the 100K in Court of War challenge that Kay Kavanaugh is spearheading, is doing? I think she's gonna do a video with some more about the challenge or whatever, but I'm including my revision in. Ooh, do I include my revision in this? Actually, no. I get to write a whole new project because my revision should be done by the time Court of War starts. I'll just be working on getting things ready for publishing. Ooh. I get to plan a whole new project. Do outlining words count? I need to talk to Kate. Do outlining words count? Oh, Okay, anyway. Got excited for a second because I have projects. I want to work on. That's going to be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I post videos on Mondays. I live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As per usual, if you would like to be supportive of me in any of my creative endeavors, such as my blog, my online magazine, signing up for my newsletter, my online store with writer merch, my Ko-fi, my Patreon, or by buying my books or reading them in Kindle Unlimited, all of those links can be found in the description box below. And until next time, take care of yourselves and have a blessed day. Bye.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small.